Alright, so I wanted to talk about this because I figured this out yesterday and I just thought it was so funny. So I saw this clip of something that probably happened a few years ago, but I don't know, I just saw it last night. And it was Good Morning America talking about how YouTube isn't safe for kids. First of all, real quick, any child, I don't think like 8-year-olds should have phones, because why? The internet is full of terrifying things that I don't think 8-year-olds need to see. As somebody who has a best friend who is 9 who has an iPhone. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was their segment on Super Mario Logan. If you don't know who Super Mario Logan is, which, where have you been? He's basically a dude who just, like, plays with Mario plushies and makes cool stories and stuff out of them, but recently he got a cease and desist letter from Nintendo saying he couldn't use their plushies anymore. It was a whole thing, I don't know. Anyways, they had 11-year-olds, 11 to 13-year-olds on the video, and they were asking, hey, so what stuff do you usually watch on YouTube? And one of the 11-year-olds replied, well, I like watching stuff like Super Mario Logan. And so they went on to say they found his channel and were concerned when they found a video of Jeffy cussing. Now let me tell you, the certain video that they were watching, I don't remember which one it was, it had a warning at the beginning saying mild cussing and that it was for kids 13 and older. Yet they were still like, 11-year-olds are watching this. This is terrible and needs to be taken off YouTube. Well, maybe your child shouldn't have a phone if they are repeatedly caught watching stuff they shouldn't be watching. And what's funny is that they were like, okay, well, do you think these things should be on YouTube? And the kids were like, no, but you see the Mario plushies and you think, oh, this is appropriate for kids, and then you just get reeled in. And now the adults are like, oh, well, kids are too stupid to turn off a video. No, they know how to turn off videos if they know they shouldn't be watching it. It's the parents' fault for not monitoring what they're watching on YouTube and what they're doing on the internet. YouTube is not a babysitter. And that's why there's YouTube Kids. If you don't want your children watching inappropriate stuff on YouTube, literally just download YouTube Kids and give it to them. Now, I can't really tell you if YouTube Kids does a good job at, like, recommending kids stuff on there. And what concerns me is that YouTube is so worried about this grown man using puppets to curse and make inappropriate jokes. And they're like, oh, this is dark humor, this should be taken off YouTube. But the actual bad stuff that's on YouTube that kids could watch stays there. It's like you guys are so concerned about a grown man playing with plush dolls, and you're not even gonna address the actual age-restricted videos that are on YouTube that should be on a whole nother website. And parental controls don't do jack diddly squat in this day and age, because I'll tell you, kids know how to take that off, okay? Kids are friggin' smart when it comes to technology nowadays. So if you put a parental control on their phone or computer or tablet or whatever they have, they're gonna figure out how to take it off, okay? I've never had parental controls put onto my phone, but I'm smart enough to know that if I'm not supposed to be watching this, I'm gonna turn it off. Plain and simple. Kids are stupid. You do not trust your child to be on the internet and not watch inappropriate things, then just think about it. Maybe they shouldn't have a phone or something. I don't know. Take it away from them. Tell them to go touch some grass with a mask on, of course. Oh, and here's the most hilarious part. If you don't watch Super Mario Logan, you're not gonna get this part, but I just thought it was funny that they brought up Doofy the Dragon in the Good Morning America video, because, like, I can try to explain it if you don't know what that is. So again, Doofy the Dragon is from Super Mario Logan. It's basically the show that Junior watches. It's about a dragon, and it always starts off with him, like, singing some kind of innocent song, and then it goes all dark at the end. He usually ends up, like, shooting himself or something. And basically what Logan described it as was basically, like, it was supposed to be what kids watch, And I just thought it was hilarious because Junior, at the time when Doofy the Dragon, was on their channel, was like 8. And the stuff he was saying was not something an 8-year-old should be watching. So I just thought that was funny, and it was basically kind of true with how YouTube works now. Anyways, moving on from that and back to the whole kids are stupid conversation. In this video, they talked to the parents of these 11-year-olds, and they were like, do you trust your child on YouTube? And they were like, well, yeah, my son says if he comes across something inappropriate on YouTube, he just turns it off. He's mature like that. Now, don't sit here and lie to me. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen something on YouTube they were not supposed to be watching and kept watching it. It's just what kids do. They know they're not supposed to be watching it, and so they keep watching it. That's basically it. If you don't want your kid watching this stuff, maybe don't give them a tablet. Don't give them a phone. Maybe give them some toys and tell them to go outside or something. Half the people on TikTok, Wattpad, and YouTube are not 13. Most of the people on these websites are children, most likely under the age of 11, so yeah, that's a thing. But hey, what can we do about it? Nothing. Because kids are gonna eventually always find a way to get into websites they're not supposed to be on. Anyways, moral of the story, don't give your 8-year-olds tablets. Monitor what your child is watching on YouTube, because kids are stupid and are always gonna watch things they're not supposed to. And tell your child to go outside and touch some grass every once in a while so that they're not completely hooked on the internet, that's all.